Hey guys, I hope that I'm live right now. If you guys are able to listen me properly as well as there's no issues with the audio or the video, please let me know. Hello everyone, I hope that I'm live right now guys. If you guys are able to listen me properly as well as there's no issues with the audio or the video, please let me know guys. No issues anyway, right? But I've changed my camera actually. I'm not using the old one. I'm using a new camera itself. So I think so the quality of the video should be a little bit better for me, right? The quality of the video should be a little bit better for me, right guys? Yeah. So let's see how this goes on. This is the first time that I'm using this camera. I have no idea how it works or not. So if it works well, then that's really great. If it does not work well, then also it's fine. We can't do anything, right? Uh, okay. No issues in that. That's great, guys. That's great. Okay, guys. Awesome, awesome. The quality of the audio is not good. Okay, so why people think the quality of the audio is not good? Audio is echoey. Okay, is that a particular question with everybody right over there that the audio is not good, or just a few people itself? Because I think so. The audio is fine. The volume is low. Let me check. The volume is also the highest according to me, right? Okay, guys, no issues in that. So shall we start the today's class, guys? Shall we start the today's class? Please let me know before we are able to start. What have we learned in our yesterday's class, guys? What have we learned in our yesterday's class? Please let me know. What have we learned in our yesterday's class, guys? Please let me know, guys. What have we learned in our yesterday's class, guys? Please let me know. Okay, we learned about Hello World instead of React JS. That's good. We learned about React DOM. Okay, so yesterday I gave you guys a question, right? That why are we able to write HTML code inside of React JS? Like React JS, we can only write code in JavaScript. Okay, we are writing it's a .js file, right? Let me share my screen. Let me share my screen for you guys. Screen share, entire screen share right over there. Okay, I'll go with this one. Okay, I hope everything is clear for you guys, right? I'll open up Code Sandbox right over here, and I'll open up the chat on my mobile phone as well, so that I'm able to see what you guys are typing all about. And yesterday's sandbox itself, we'll be using it. Okay, subscriptions. I've subscribed to you, DevTown. I hope that you guys have also subscribed to DevTown, guys. Okay, very important right over there. Okay. Okay, so as you're able to see right over here, this is what we had written yesterday, guys. This is the code that we had written yesterday. So let me just increase the size of the code. Okay. So why are we able to write HTML code instead of JavaScript? That is the main question, guys. Why are we able to write HTML code inside of JavaScript? This shouldn't be possible. But actually, what is happening right over here is that we are actually not writing JavaScript code, guys. The reality of the thing is you're not writing JavaScript code. This type of code is called as JSX code, guys. This type of writing code is called as JSX code or JavaScript XML code, guys. JavaScript XML code. Now, what does this JavaScript XML code basically mean? So if we were writing the codes, what we have been learning till yesterday, guys, whatever we have been learning till yesterday, that is called as your vanilla JavaScript, guys. That is called as your vanilla JavaScript. What do you mean by vanilla JavaScript? That is basically your plain old JavaScript, the original version of JavaScript that used to exist, right? The most simplest version of JavaScript that used to exist is called as your vanilla JavaScript code, guys. Now, writing a code in vanilla JavaScript, there is a lot of problems that you'll be facing at any particular point of time. The major problem that you will be facing will be that your vanilla JavaScript code is very lengthy and very hard to understand. Okay, very lengthy and very hard to understand. What you need is a way in which you are able to write your code in the most easiest version possible, in the most easiest way possible itself, guys. And that is what JSX provides to us. Let us see, if we are not writing our code in JSX, okay, so instead of writing our code, rendering our object using JSX itself, What if we do the exact same thing using vanilla JavaScript? Your plain old JavaScript, how would this exact line of code look like? Let us write that. First, we'll create a variable called as h1. Okay, var h1 is equals to document dot create element. Okay, so create create element right over here, and the element that we want to create is the h1 element. Okay, so document is basically our index.html file itself that was there. The create element helps us to create a tag of HTML called as the h1 tag. Okay, that is what it creates right over here using vanilla JavaScript. Then we want to put inside of this h1 tag. Once you have created this h1 tag, you want to put hello world inside of this, guys. You want to put hello world inside of this. This is called as inner HTML. What is present inside of this HTML tag? That is called as inner HTML, guys. So let's select that right over here. So h1 dot inner HTML is equals to, so what we want to put inside of the h1 tag, that is your hello world. Hello, hello, world. Okay, and then you want to put this element inside of our element that has the ID of root, right? The div tag that has the ID of root, you want to put the h1 tag inside of it. You want to put the h1 tag, you want to append that tag inside of it itself, guys. So for that as well, instead of vanilla JavaScript, you are having document dot get element by ID, that is root. Okay, that is root. And inside of root, you want to append the child inside of root. So it is a hierarchy, guys. Something is present inside of the div tag. So if you draw it, it is a div tag. Under that, you are having your h1 tag. That is what you want to do. So to append a child, just like your parent has a child itself, right? Your parent has a child itself. Similar to that, a div tag has a child, that is the h1 tag. So append append, child, child, and that is your h1 tag itself. Okay, that is your h1 tag. If I save this, we go back to our website, we are able to see that there are two hello worlds coming up to our screen. The first hello world is coming up through our React JS, through our JSX code. And the second hello world is coming through our vanilla JavaScript code itself, guys. And we're able to see what we were able to do in just one line of code using JSX. The same thing if we have to do in vanilla JavaScript, we have to write 3 lines of code right over there, guys. Now, what happens in the background is your React JS has something called as Babel inside of it. It's a compiler, guys. It's a compiler called as Babel, and it's contained within React JS itself. The React library that you are getting right over here, it contains a library, it contains a compiler called as Babel. Now, this compiler, what it does, it reads through your entire code, it reads through your JSX codes and compiles it down and translates it to our vanilla JavaScript code for us. So instead of us writing these 3 lines of code, Babel is doing that. Babel is reading this one line of code for you and it is translating it into these 3 lines of code. Are you able to understand? That is the utilization of React right over there, guys. React has a compiler called as Babel that is able to do all this for us, guys. Audio quality is not clear. Shit, what is the problem with the audio? Let me check. Is it fine right now, guys? Is the audio fine right now? Please do let me know. Is the audio fine right now, guys? Please let me know. Is the audio fine right now, guys? Please let me know. Better now? Is there any issues with the audio right now? Okay, I have no idea why. Okay, I think so. I got connected to the camera's microphone, and the camera's microphone is like shit. So that is the reason why you were getting that big shit as voice itself. But I hope so that it is nice right now. There shouldn't be any issues with the audio right now, right, guys? Is the volume right now? I think so. There shouldn't be any issues with the audio. Okay, okay. So I think so. I will have to start from the starting itself, right? I'll have to start from the starting itself. No issues in that. I'm very sorry, guys. I'm very sorry right over there that this happened. Let's start from the starting, guys. There's no issues in that. I'll start from the starting itself. There's no issues in that, guys. Okay. So yesterday we saw a problem statement right over there. If you guys remember, yesterday we saw a problem statement right over there, guys. That why is this is a JavaScript code, guys. This is an index.js. This is a JavaScript code right over here. How are we able to write HTML code inside of this? This shouldn't be possible, guys. This shouldn't be possible. This is a JavaScript file. It should only contain JavaScript code inside of it. But we are able to write HTML code as well. This shouldn't be possible. And this is what we refer to as JSX code. This is not pure JavaScript code, guys. It's a variation on top of it made especially for your React.js that is called as JSX code or JavaScript XML code. That is the full form of it, guys. Now, please try to understand this, guys, that whatever we learned yesterday, before yesterday, when we were discussing about JavaScript, that is called as your vanilla JavaScript code, guys. It's called as your vanilla JavaScript code or your plain JavaScript code itself. Now, the problem with using plain JavaScript for React.js is that it is a very lengthy language and a very complicated language as well. For example, if I have to write this exact line, if I have to write this exact line of code once again using vanilla JavaScript, I have to write this exact same line of code using just vanilla JavaScript itself, then I will have to write it complete. So I've just, oh shit. So this is how I will have to write it. The same line of code. If I want to write it using just plain old JavaScript, this is what I have to write right over here. Var h1, I'm creating an h1 variable itself using document. So document is your index.html. We have learned it yesterday. Index.html, guys. We are creating an h1 tag. We want to create an element. We want to create this h1 tag right over here. That is this h1 tag now is contained inside of our variable h1. Now the text inside of this h1 tag, the text inside of this h1 tag is called as your inner HTML. That is what is present inside of HTML, guys. That is inner HTML. So h1.inner HTML, we are having hello world. We are putting that thing inside of a h1 tag, guys. Then document, that is again index.html. You want to put this h1 tag inside of your div tag, guys. Inside of your div tag, you want to put your h1 tag inside of it. So to do that as well, think about it. You are having your div tag. Inside of that, you are having your h1 tag. So if we put it up, so this is your div tag, and under that, you are having your h1 tag below it. Think about it just like your parent having you under them itself. So parent and then child. Parent and then child itself right over there. So here as well, you want to get document.get element by ID root. That is your div tag having the ID of root. And we want to append, we want to attach a child below it. That is the h1 tag. We want to put h1 tag inside of it itself, guys. It is using the append child method and h1. So what is happening right over here is that if I save this, if I go back to my website, you are able to see that we are getting two hello worlds on our screen. One is by using JSX. The first one is by using JSX. And the second one is by using your vanilla JavaScript, guys. The second one is using your vanilla JavaScript itself, guys. Okay. So right over here, please try to understand this, that what happens in reality is that React has something inside of it called as Babel. Okay. React has something inside of it called as Babel, guys. Babel is a compiler. What it does, it reads these 3 lines of code. It reads these 3 lines of codes and then translates these JSX codes into vanilla JavaScript. It compiles it, it translates it into vanilla JavaScript. So although you are writing your code inside of your JSX code itself, it is compiling it down and it translating, Babel is translating it into these 3 lines of JavaScript code, guys. So you don't have to write such complicated code. You can easily use your React DOM.render property using JSX to write the code very easily, which you are able to easily read and understand and write. Are you guys able to understand the reason why we can write your HTML code inside of JavaScript code itself, guys? Please let me know. Are you guys able to understand why we can write the HTML code inside of JavaScript code itself, guys? Please do let me know. Okay, great, guys. Awesome, 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 guys. Okay, the next thing that we need to understand is, what if I don't want to write just h1 tag right over here. I don't want to have just hello world. I want to write a paragraph as well right over there, guys. What can I do right over there? So that is also something that we need to understand. Okay, that is also something that we need to understand, guys. So let me skip this. Let me go back to this itself. Okay, so now that we have understood what is Babel, is everybody able to understand Babel, guys? Please let me know. Is everyone able to understand Babel, guys? Is there any issues with Babel? Please let me know, guys. Any issues with Babel, guys? Very simple, very easy to understand, right? Nothing too complicated about it. Okay, so today's class is going to be a little bit shorter than usual, guys. We'll be having a class for just 45 minutes today. The reason for that is today OpenHiver is going to be showcased. So I'm going to see that. Okay, I'll see Barbie as well, but today just OpenHiver. Tomorrow morning I'll go for Barbie. But yes, we'll be having the class till 9 o'clock itself, guys. So make sure that you are there. Spelling of BABBLE, I guess. I don't know the spelling. Even I will have to check the spelling up. So BABBLE, I guess that is the spelling of Babel. Okay. So you guys also go and see Oppenheimer. It's a very good movie. I will give you the review of that tomorrow. You don't have to worry about it. Even Barbie review I will be providing you guys tomorrow evening. Okay. Nevertheless, guys, right now make sure that you guys are able to fill up your first attendance for today's class. The first attendance of today's class is down in the description of the video itself. Please start filling it up. The attendance link will be closed exactly at 8:39. We'll be continuing the class after that. We'll be continuing the class after that, guys. You don't have to worry about it. So please start filling up the form right over here. You don't have to worry about it, guys. I will not be giving you any spoilers, guys. I'll just be giving you a feedback on how the movie was. Okay. Men don't watch Barbie, then I think so. You are the only men who is not watching Barbie. We are fine. We don't have any problems upon our say, like what is our sex. We have no problems in that. We know we have got something and we know what like gender we are of. We want to go and enjoy a movie. I think so. It's a good movie that has been made, and you should also go and definitely give it a watch. I'll give you the review if it is a watchable movie or not. If it's a shit movie, I'll give you that review as well. But yes, it's a good movie. A very good hype is there. Both Oppenheimer as well as Barbie is something I'm thinking of going. So today I've booked for Oppenheimer because I was not able to get a ticket for Barbie today. Tomorrow I will be going for Barbie. So I'll be letting you guys know how the movie was. Okay. At exactly 8:39, guys, the attendance thing will be closed. Please make sure that you guys are able to fill up the link. So only your face is showing, no screen. What will you do with the screen as well? Okay, nevertheless, I'll show you my screen. I don't know what you're going to do with my screen itself. But yeah, the attendance link is down in the live chat itself, guys. The attendance link is on the live chat. We want a boot camp on cyber security. So we are actually planning for that as well. So you don't have to worry about it. We're actually planning a boot camp on cyber security as well. I hope that you guys will be having an awesome time right over there. What is Babel again? It's a compiler. It is just like a translator for you. It translates like JSX code into your normal vanilla JavaScript code itself. So what's your favorite movie? So I have like three evergreen movies that are there. One is your like Three Idiots. Then you are having Zindagi Na Milegi Dobara, and one is Kal Ho Na Ho. So these are my go-to movies right over there itself. Okay. So guys, please do favorite anime. So right now I was watching Black Clover. It's a very underrated anime. I really liked it. You should definitely give it a watch. KGF is good. It's a good movie. Of course, there are various great movies itself. But for me, that was my favorite movies. Okay. Please provide DSA bootcamp. Actually, we are planning that up. So we are going to start up boot camps in Hindi as well. Okay, we are going to start up boot camps in Hindi as well, guys. So these boot camps we take it up in English because every single person from all over the world join us right over here with from like other countries as well. But nevertheless, we are going to start up our boot camp from Hindi as well. That is going to start from I think so 7th of the next month, 1st or 7th of the next month. So it will be taken up by Ashish Modi. He's a data engineer at KPMG and is an amazing person to learn from. you have to take Hindi too, okay? No. Ashish Modi will be taking it up, okay? And I will be taking up the English boot camps itself, as well as we'll be having boot camps on data structural algorithms next month. So next month we are going to have that Netflix clone. We can do that. We have already done it twice. We'll do it once again as well. So we are thinking about a lot of different things for you. Let's see how that goes on. Okay. Okay, guys. Whatever boot camps that we do it on the perspective of placements. Okay, for us, the main important part is placements itself. So we make sure that whatever boot camp that we are doing at any particular point of time, if that particular subject has placements, only then we do the boot camp. So we'll never do a boot camp on like web development with Python. We're never going to do a boot camp on web development with Python. The reason for that, it does not has any placements. It has no placements itself. We want to do Python, you have to go further with data science. So yes, we'll be having a bootcamp on Python, a high-level bootcamp on Python that is going to start from 7th. We are going to have AI bootcamps, we have to have ML bootcamps, deep learning bootcamps, computer vision bootcamps, and many other things as well. So you don't have to worry about it. Okay. Only they receive DevTown. Okay. So if you have not received the certificate, Pravi, I will suggest you email it to us on certificate@devtown.in. Okay. Why is the video so clear? So actually, I've shifted my camera into a big ass DSLR camera that I purchased. I didn't purchase it. Actually, my brother purchased it, and I just took it from him itself. I'm very happy for that. I shouldn't be. Okay. DSA bootcamp needed. Yes, we are going to have a C++ and data structure algorithms bootcamp in the future, guys. The only problem with such type of bootcamps is that you will only be able to learn one topic. Not a lot of things will be able to teach right over there. You'll only be able to teach one topic right over there with C++. That's it. Because the duration of the bootcamp isn't that much. But yes, you're going to have a data structure algorithms bootcamp as well. Can you please explain why there are two folders named public and SRC? Sure. So please try to understand this, guys. How does a website work? Okay, I want you guys to understand it. It's a very interesting question right over there, guys. A very interesting question right over here. If so, guys, please listen to this question. I really appreciate this question, guys. I was not able to see any of these questions. I thought that you guys knew about it. So there are two files that you are able to see right over here, right? A public file and an SRC file itself, the source file itself. Initially, your styles.css was actually present inside of the source file. So it was looking something like this. The public file has your index.html and your SRC file has your index.js and styles.css right over here. So why are these two files, folders existing right over there? The reason for that is very simple, guys, actually. The reason for that is that you can't, if I'm showing you this index.html, can you understand the entire website? How does the website look like? If I'm showing you this particular code itself, can a particular person, for example, you're going to netflix.com and this is what opens up right over there. Would you like it? Like if you go to Netflix, you type in www.netflix.com and this code is what is shown to you. Website is not shown to you. Would you like it or would you become frustrated, guys? Please let me know. You'll get frustrated, right? You will not like it at any particular point of time, right? So what happens is your web browsers that are there, okay, your Google Chrome is there, your Opera Mini is there, your Edge, Microsoft Edge is there, your Brave browser is there. These type of browsers that are there, they are able to read this code and they are able to show you the website itself. They are able to show you this website. Okay, that is how these things work. Now the problem is that your web browsers can only read the HTML code. Your web browsers can only show you the index.html code itself, guys. No other code. Not your JavaScript code, not your CSS code, nothing. Only they read only through your HTML code. Now, inside of your HTML code, if you write something like this, okay, right over here, as you're able to see, I must have written it somewhere. So your HTML code is the only one that they are able to showcase right over there, guys. And this is the code that is called as public because that is being showcased to the public itself, to the users itself. And the rest of your code, that is your index.js code and your styles.css code, remain in the back end. remain in the backend. They make changes right over there inside of the background itself, not backend, inside of the background itself. They are source code itself that are making the changes, making the things appear beautiful inside of HTML code, making the things move around inside of HTML code itself. That is the reason why we call it the source code. That is your soul. Okay, your body, your structure of the body is there, but what is your soul? Okay, that is your source code. So think about it in such a way. Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know. Are you guys able to understand this, guys? Please let me know. What is the difference between React JS and JSX? The same difference between a novel and a paper. You have a novel, okay? You have a Harry Potter novel itself. That is the book. That is what you're using at any point of time. But what it is made up of? It is made up of paper itself. So note that React JS is just a technology. It's just a technology itself. It's just an ideology. It's a technology. It's just a library itself. But to use that library, you need to code. And that code, you write it down inside of JSX itself. That is the programming language for you. Okay. Java, C++, better for DSA. Any one of them is absolutely great, but I chose C++ according to my own view itself. Okay. The package.json file is just for the sandbox. It is not related to what we are doing right now. Okay. Okay, guys. So shall we still continue right over here, guys? We want to put up a paragraph tag right over here as well. We don't want just one go. We don't want the heading to go right over there, guys. We want a paragraph as well right over there. So let's try to add it right over here, guys. We'll put up a paragraph tag. We'll put up a p tag right over here. And again, a closing p tag. This is called as a paragraph tag, guys. An opening p tag and a closing p tag. Whatever you put up inside of this paragraph tag itself, guys, that is called as that will appear like a paragraph on your screen. Okay. So let us put it up something like this is a very important POPIC topic that needs to be under STOOD by our STUDENT students. Okay, I'm just writing a particular line of code, guys, but just a line of text. Okay, so you are having an H1 tag, you're having a paragraph tag as well right over here, and then you are displaying that on your screen using the document.getElement by root. Okay. Now the problem that is there is that if we save this and go back to our website, you are able to see that we are getting an error. Are you guys able to see this? You go back to your screen, you are able to see that we are getting an error right over here. Why are we able to get this error? Okay, why are we getting this error, guys? Please let me know. Why are we getting this error, guys? Please let me know. The problem that is there is cannot assign the read-only property message, blah, 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 blah. Some error is coming up right over here. The reason for that is what needs to be displayed. We can only display one thing at a time. We can only display one thing at a time itself, guys. We can only display one thing at a time. Right now, we are trying to display an H1 tag as well as a paragraph tag. There are two things. There are two things, guys. We cannot display two things. We can only display one thing. That means you cannot take up roti and you cannot take up sabji at the same time. You can only take up one thing at a time, guys. You can only take up roti to your school, or you can only take up sabji to your school itself. You cannot take up both the things at the same time. Now, do you know any way in which you can carry both roti and sabji at once and take up to your school, guys? Do you know a particular way in which you can carry both roti as well as sabji at the same time and take it to your school? Could you guys let me know? Is there any way of taking up bread and curry at the same time and take it up to your school itself? In a container, in a lunch box, in a tiffin box, if you place both of these items inside of a tiffin box, inside of a lunch box itself and close it up, you see that we are able to see only one container, only one item itself. Inside of that, there are two items. I don't care about it. Inside of that, there are 10 items. I don't care about it. But from the outside, I'm able to see only one particular item itself. And that is what we are going to do right over here. Instead of putting up two tags, we're going to enclose it inside of a div tag itself, guys. It's a container tag. We're going to put both the H1 tag as the paragraph tag inside of the div tag, inside of a container tag, and that is the tag that we are trying to send away. It contains 3 tags. I don't care about it. From outside, it is just one tag itself, guys. Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know. Are you guys able to understand this, guys? Please let me know. So we'll put the h1 tag as well as the paragraph tag inside of the div tag. So an opening div tag in the start and a closing div tag at the end, guys. And we'll save this. So as you're able to see, this is what is happening right over here. Now we are trying to render a div tag that contains an h1 tag and a paragraph tag inside of it. If I collapse it, you are able to see that we are trying to render a div tag inside of another div tag that has an ID of root. Okay, so think about this div tag as a different box that is containing the other things inside of it. So if we save this, we go back to our screen and you are able to see that we are getting both the h1 tag as well as the paragraph tag on our screen, guys. Okay, we're able to see both the h1 tag as well as the paragraph tag on our screen, guys. Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know. Amazing, guys. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So this is the concept that is going to go further into developing our concept of like items itself, guys. Okay, so today, like I've already said, I'll be closing the class a little bit early. The reason for that, I've already told you guys, I need to go and watch a movie today. So I hope that you guys will be able to practice whatever we have learned in today's class. Have you guys practiced what we have done up till this class, guys? Yesterday, did you guys try to do it on your own? Please let me know. Did you guys do it on your own, guys? Please let me know. Yesterday, did you guys try to practice it up? Please let me know, guys. Good. So today as well, this few lines of code that we have done, please try to practice it. Please try to understand it. I'm leaving you guys a little bit early, right? You guys are having somewhere around 25 minutes left right now. Right now itself, take up the time, practice it out, guys. Tomorrow we'll be meeting. Tomorrow we'll be creating our entire thing itself, guys. So tomorrow is a very important day because we'll be learning how to create components inside of React, guys, and how to use these components, how to create components inside of components, how to add styling to our components. These are the things that we are going to learn in tomorrow's class, guys. Okay. So please make sure that you guys are coming to tomorrow's class with a full understanding of this, guys. Please let me know. Will that be fine, guys? Please let me know. Okay, guys. So we'll close the class right now. There's no second attendance for today as well. Let us take up some of the people who came in late. Let us try to harass them a little bit more. Let's see if they come up from tomorrow on time itself. Otherwise, they have messed up their attendance. Now we can't do anything about it. Come to class on time. That is all that I can say. Right. So tomorrow we'll take up the attendance. Maybe on Sunday I'll take up the attendance at the start and the end as well. And then the students will be like, "Sir, we filled up the first attendance. Now we have missed out on our second attendance itself." Let's see how that goes on, guys. We'll meet in our tomorrow's class once again and we'll continue from right there. Thank you so much, guys. And tomorrow I'll make you guys meet Oscar. So he's the boyfriend of Lucy. So if you guys behave properly, you guys learn properly every single day, tomorrow I'll make you guys meet Oscar as well. Okay. So thank you so much, guys. Have a great day ahead. Please make sure that you are able to practice everything that we have taught in today's class, guys. Okay. Please make sure that you guys are practicing everything that we have taught in today's class, guys. Please make sure of that. Thank you so much, guys, and we'll meet in tomorrow's class, guys. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Bye, guys. Bye. Bye.